People from all over are stepping up during this time to help however they can, using their free time to help the community. With us now, we have Monica Schrader, the owner of Dandelion Cuts, who has been doing something very special on Facebook. Monica, welcome back to the show. It's always great to visit with you.
Hi, thanks for having me, Lisa.
Well, of course, we've had you on because you, of course, have Dandelion Cuts. Everything has changed for small business owners right now, but Dandelion Cuts focused on kids because you are, I've told you this before, one of the most kid-friendly people that I know. So this is not surprising. You started this reading stories to kids before we even had the social distancing. So let's talk a little bit about what gave you that idea.
I really decided I should do something more than the occasional positive quote. I thought that kids really need to be read stories, and not everyone has the time to do that, and kids love to watch a screen. And so I thought that it would be a productive way for kids to be able to still be on their tablets or on the computer, but also hear a positive story.
What books so far have you read?
Oh my gosh, there are so many. I don't know. I read one about Kwanzaa. During Kwanzaa, I read a Christmas one. I read Miss Maple's Seeds a couple weeks ago. And since this whole social distancing has all started, I'm doing 3 short story times for younger kids a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And every day during the weekdays, I am also reading the Little House on the Prairie series now. I started that a little over a week ago. I finished Little House in the Big Woods, the first book in the series, last Friday. And I started that because school kids are supposed to be reading every day. Most of them have a 20 to 30 minute a day reading assignment. And I thought that that would be a fun way for them to be able to do that and to be able to get them into a series that has been so influential for me and my family. And I just think it has a really positive message. And it's something that the whole family can listen to together.
I love that. So where can people find you on Facebook?
Dandelion Cuts for Kids is my Facebook page. On every platform, if you look up Dandelion Fargo, that is where I'm at. I have, that's the Facebook address, facebook.com/Dandelion Fargo if you want to go straight there. You can also find me on Instagram at Dandelion Fargo.
So can you tell us a little bit about what kind of feedback you're getting from both parents and kids?
It's been really positive. I am constantly getting messages from people saying that their kids are asking to listen to my story times, either 1 or 2 before bedtime or during quiet time during the day. I've been told that even if the kids aren't specifically asking for it, they get really excited when mom's like, hey, do you want to watch Storytime with Monica? And they're like, yeah, let's do that. So that's a really cool thing to hear. I also get pictures from my mom, who has a daycare, and from others who have even little ones who are 5, 6 years old listening to the longer story times with Little House on the Prairie, which I think is really cool.
I love that. I've even read one day to my kids because things have changed as far as how kids are learning with the distance learning. And you're right, they do need that reading time. And kids, it doesn't matter what age they are, they always kind of like to listen to someone else reading. What do you think about other people? I know Dolly Parton is now doing it. I think Fargo Police are doing bedtime reading. Do you encourage other people to start doing this as well?
Absolutely. Like I said, kids, they love to watch a screen, and having story times available to them is a really positive and productive way to be able to allow them to get that screen time that they crave so much, and also kind of give you a break from all of your normal stories that you probably read a couple times a day. I know every nanny job I've ever had, or even just through the years with the daycare at my parents' house, I have read the same 5 stories over and over and over again. And so having a bunch of different outlets for something like this, for having the books available all over, I think that that's a really positive thing.
I love that. It kind of gives you some other options as well. We all have the few favorite books, you're right, that we read over and over in our house, but sometimes even hearing someone else read it, you might read it a little bit differently. So I absolutely
Right.
love that.
Yeah. Kids also, they don't really want to read on their own so often. You know, they think reading is boring, but if they're watching a video, they're still getting that story time and they're still hearing those vocabulary words that they might not hear normally, but they're getting it in a format that they enjoy.
I love it. I love what you're doing. Monica Schrader, check out Monica's story time on her Dandelion Cuts social media pages. And I even love to tune in sometimes. And I listen with my kids when we listen. So I love what you're doing. Keep it going. And I encourage everyone to do what Monica's doing as well. Monica, thank you so much for Skyping in with us today. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Lisa. Have a great day.
Stay with us. Coming up next, we're talking with our good friends over at UND. Stay with us.